Hey, it's Meggie Kay. So today I want to just kind of talk for a little bit. I'm gonna go on a bit of a walk later, but first I just wanted to talk and kind of, I don't know, I do these videos every now and then where I kind of give you updates where my headspace is at. So basically lately I've been thinking a lot about my career. So I'm about to go back to college. I'm doing a graduate certificate and I'm really excited about it. I've been, this has been put off for a year because of COVID, and it's just got me thinking about the kind of work that I want to do and how I'm feeling about it. I feel like I'm not good enough. And this is a feeling that I know a lot of people feel, and it's something that I felt my whole life about pretty much everything I've done, but it really peaked when I was in art school and I was getting my undergrad. It was really bad. I felt like everyone else was so much better than me and that there's no way I could get an actual career in this field because there's no way I'm good enough. But the thing is, I could be, and I should be, right? And I know it's something that I'm very passionate about and I want to do. When I was in Victoria in BC at the end of last year, I remember taking photos on my whale watching tour, and I've only recently edited them for lots of different reasons, but I was so happy and so passionate, so excited when I was out there filming and taking photos, and I was so happy and excited editing them. So the fact that I have all those feelings, I feel like that's definitely the right direction for me to go. That's where I need to be, and I'm not worried about, making the wrong decision and end up hating what I'm doing. I think spending a lot of my 20s not actually working towards a career and just kind of working these random jobs allowed me to think about where I really want to go. And even my brother, he's like, that's really good how you have this genuine passion behind the subject. But every time I think about doing this as a career, I'm like paralyzed with this fear and this imposter syndrome, and that I'm not good enough and I can't actually do this, and it's not going to happen because I'm not good enough. And the thing is like, when it comes to photography, when it comes to videos, when it comes to art in general, it's something that can be developed. It's a skill. The photos I took back in high school, which again really weirded me out to think that like how far things have come since I was in high school. I'm not that old, but when I think back to when I first learned photography and video and communication, like I was making videos on tapes because like SD card digital video recording wasn't really a like consumer product yet. And now like I can record a video on my phone. Oh, it's so weird to think how far things have come and how much has changed and developed since I first kind of picked up a camera and tried to take photos. It's really weird. Things have changed very quickly. But that's besides the point. The fact is, like, I still get super excited whenever I take photos or try and film videos and edit them. And it's just the fear and this idea that I'm not good enough that kind of stops me and paralyzes me from continuing. And it's something that I need to fight through. And I feel like that's what I'm gonna do today, which is why I'm making this video. Just to kind of talk about this and actually do something. And what got me to this point where it's just knowing that I need to just do the thing. Just do the thing. Even if it's bad, even if it's not very good right now, you just need to do the thing. And I really learned that this winter. I skied a lot this winter. I went at least once a week, up to 4 times a week for 5 months, except for one really, really cold week. I do draw the line at -30. I'm not going outside for hours when it's -30 degrees. But I skied so much. And the thing is, like, I learned how to ski 12 years ago. And I never skied since. I was baby beginner again this year. I started the ski season on the bunny hill. I spent my first day on the bunny hill. I fell on the bunny hill. I was so nervous. I couldn't do basic turns. Like, it was a whole learning process. I was basically starting from zero. And even though, like, I'm not super great at skiing even now, I'm confident enough to be anywhere on the mountain and be able to get down. Even the hardest of the hard runs, like, it's gonna be scary. I'm not gonna like it, but I feel like I can manage my way down, right? And I was confidently doing those like intermediate runs without even thinking about it. And the only reason I got to that point is because I did it so much. I went so many times. I was skiing for so long over this short period of time that, you know, I did it. I improved, I got better. And I think, like, I need to approach my art and my photography and my videos in that way. I need to not be afraid to make bad art. I need to stop feeling like it needs to be perfect and I need to have these great photos every time I go out. I just need to keep working through it the way I just kept working through my skiing all winter, because that's how I'm gonna get better and that's how I will hopefully overcome the paralyzing aspect. I don't know if I'll ever fully get over it, right? It might always be there a little bit, but I'm not gonna get any better if I let it stop me from just going out and doing it. And so I have dusted the dust off my camera because it had been so long since I'd just gone out and taken photos. And I think another reason is, like, the people around me aren't really interested in doing the same things that I'm interested in. So I don't really have anyone else out there to, like, help motivate me and help me go out together for photo walks and whatever. So it's kind of hard to just motivate myself when I also don't think I'm very good and I don't really deserve anything. So today, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna go on a little bit of a walk. I made a video about the Louise Creek Trail, so the trail that starts in the village and goes up to Lake Louise. I'm gonna do that same trail. Hopefully it's not too icy. It's still, like, there's still a lot of snow, but it's been warm the last few days. A bit of it's melted. We're gonna get more snow soon, so I want to do this now. And when I get out to the lake, I'll see how far I'll go, if there's any other trail that seems okay for just hiking boots. I don't have any crampons or anything, so we'll see how far I go today. It's gonna be a walking, photo taking kind of day, and I will come and show you after, I guess. So yeah, let's go and do that, and hopefully I have some good photos to show you later. And even if they're not so good, maybe I'll still show them, because I feel like every photographer, every video maker kind of have like their secret stash of really bad photos and they just don't show them to anyone. And I think that's part of the reason why I feel like, oh, I'm not as good as these people, because, like, look at all of my awful photos and I have like 3 good ones. I'm not gonna vlog my entire walk the way I did in the summer because I've already kind of shown it, but yeah, I'll show the photos, maybe a little video that I take. Yeah, okay, I've been talking long enough. Let's just go and do the thing. So I've made it back from my little hike. It was good. I liked that I was able to actually go hiking because the only thing I've been able to do all winter has been skiing. Even though it's still very snowy, and there were moments when I ended up like thigh deep, my one leg. Yeah, it was pretty icy in some areas too when it's like real steep. But I am glad I got out there and I was able to take some photos, and that was the whole purpose. I couldn't take some photos that I wanted to, or like get the right angle, because you really couldn't step off the trail. Like in the summer when there's no snow, you can like wander off the trail a bit to like get the right angle, take some photos. And I was very confined to the trail. Like I said, I ended up thigh deep at some points, and that was still on the trail. The trail was like 1 foot wide because the other side, yeah, you drop off. I didn't go around the lake too much. I went walking on the lake. It's still pretty frozen, a little slushy, and you can't skate there anymore, but I walked out onto the lake a little bit, which was kind of cool. But I decided with how the trail up to the lake was, I didn't feel up for any bigger hikes. I didn't want to go any further into the mountains with the equipment I had, so I just enjoyed walking along the lake. But yeah, I probably put a few photos in this video, but if you want to see more, they'll probably be on Instagram. I'm gonna do this more regularly. I'm just gonna go on my own little photo walk by myself. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, since I don't really have any friends who are interested in photography and stuff like that, I'll just do it myself. Yeah, so hopefully I have some good photos and I can show you, and you can see more on Instagram if you want. And yes, I'm gonna end this video because I'm kind of tired. I haven't gone on a hike in a while. It's always been skiing. But yeah, that's the end of this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.